Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yet again, we are making our way through comments requests today. I believe the comment was on the Gomak Boys little marathon we had a little while ago. I think a few days ago now. Anyways, on that video, someone had left a comment asking for Hoppipolla, which one of the members is a part of. Ha Hyung Sang from Gomak Boys is part of the group. And I do love me a K-band. I think it's an underappreciated genre that I've said this before, but not many people over from the K-pop scene will delve over into the K-band scene, and I think that's a shame because K-bands are brilliant. Some of my favorite music is by K-bands. They have a special way that they can manipulate music to attack the listener's heartstrings. The emotions portrayed are so powerful in K-band music, stuff like that. And they have a cellist in the group, which, as someone who grew up playing a violin, I'll be honest, it's not a cello, it's a violin, but who grew up playing classical music within a classic string ensemble and a classic orchestra, I absolutely adore the sound of a cello. In fact, I would have learned to play the cello if there wasn't too many of them in my year and I got designated to play the violin. But they have strings, they've got harmonies, so that it's a K-band with a cello and vocals that only take W's. Like, sign me up. Switch screens one time. Now, the song is called Your Ocean. This song released, according to the Mnet timestamp, January of 2021, so I am about 23 months late, which is okay, because we're getting around to finding new music every single day. In fact, I'll spoil it a little bit, but I have a year-end video planned where I rank my top 10 of my favorite songs based off of a whole variety of genres. And one of them, I'm still deciding on if the number should be 10 or if it should be more, because I've found so many songs. But one of the categories I'm gonna, I think, call the Fashionably Late Award, where it's songs that I've found over the past year that I absolutely fell in love with that were released from years ago, in or before 2020. So unfortunately, this song won't make the cut because it's too new. But just the ability to find old music is so cool. It's the songs I found were, ranging from songs like in Hypen's debut, which was November of 2020, to songs like Seo Taiji Boys, Taejin like the trot singer Taejin, old Brave Girl songs, old Suju songs, old Shiny, stuff like that. So I love old music. I love finding stuff late because it makes me happy knowing that these songs never got lost to the depths of time, that I was able to come across them at some point. And I'm hoping it's the same because I have very high hopes for this song. Unfortunately, 1080p, but we do have English captions, and it's 5.5 minutes. So, strap yourselves in, find yourselves a comfortable chair, get your headphones ready, get yourself a drink, and let us go. 3, 2, 1. 우리 바다 갈까 오늘 하늘이 어떻든. Oh yeah, if I didn't make it clear, this is a ballad song, so possibilities of tears? Maybe. Very wide soundscape for the piano. That reverb goes on forever. There's a cello. Very low range on the cello there. Nice falsetto flip. Very quick natural riser. Wait, hold on. I want more volume. Oh, interesting transition. Not the note I would have expected that melody to end on. Vocals are very low in the verses. There's the cello going off now. There's the octave up. And the falsetto flip. He's got a nice raspiness to his voice. It's very subtle, but it works. That cello is up there now. That's like up there. Oh, that's so cool. Cello and guitar unison solo. Oh, and break it out into the 2-part harmony one time. The arpeggio run. Oh, I play violin and I could only dream of doing something that clean. That top line. One more arpeggio run on the cello. Nice 2-part harmony to end. There's the last note. Oh, I got goosebumps on my neck. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I am still here. My body is functioning. This is an outro sequence? Yeah, we still have like 25 seconds left. Very abstract aesthetics here. I had a professor in my undergrad who was very into abstract like material shots like that, so he would love that final shot. But you know, when I was listening to this, about halfway through, one thing caught my eye, and it was the fact that there was a lack of lower register in terms of the instrumentals, because the cello can be low, But the cello can also go really high up, usually on a song like that, like, I'll compare him to One Wee, because that's who I have in my mind right now in terms of, like, fellow K-band groups. In fact, oh, look at that. One Wee's right there on screen, but One Wee's got Kia on bass. And he makes himself known by, like, holding down the song's bottom end. The range of a bass is bonkers low compared to the range of a cello. The cello is still low. It gives it a nice richness, but it doesn't... It's like, if you're, like, baking a cake, the cello is like the cooking paper you put in between the cake batter and the tin, but the base is the tin itself. But somehow Hoppipolla have managed to get away with using only a cello as a low-range instrument. And even their piano parts weren't extremely low, and I think that's really hard to pull off well. And this is executed extremely well. And like, even up until essentially the instrumental break, it was just vocals carrying the entire song. Like, the guitar was super clean, almost too quiet, like, clean. It was letting the vocals do all the work. The cello was just there to give a little bit of spice, a little bit of depth to it. In fact, you know what? We're going back to... This is going to be hard to find, because this song is rather long. Okay, so this is the second verse. There's some violin samples in there. I didn't clock that the first time. That's definitely not a cello. There's still a cello part there. Riser. Pre-chorus. The vocal register is very low right now. You get the cello coming a little bit more forward into the song. I love the song a little bit. There we go. Raise the octave in the vocal top line. That falsetto flip is absolutely gorgeous. And then the release set is defined, of course. The cello even gets higher in the register. The vocals are higher again. And through all this, there might be a bass, like a synth, or this might just be the left hand on the piano, but there's a bass here. Oh, and the solo. It's a unison up until here. Split it off into two parts. Oh, wow. Wow. Props to you, Mr. Cello. Oh my goodness. Playing that many arpeggios at that speed, that cleanly on an instrument without any frets requires a lot of skill and a lot of practice. Combine that with the fact that this is on a cello. Oh, on a cello, compared to, say, a violin, the gap in between the notes. So, you know what? This is going to be best explained using one of these. So, this is a guitar, very clearly. This is a fretboard. And then each note is split apart by one of these little fret bars here. By pressing down in the space between these silver bars, that's how you get the note you're playing. So let's say I want a G. If I hold the third fret down on the E string, that gets me my G. on a cello or any classical stringed instrument like a violin, viola, or an upright bass, you don't get the luxury of having frets. It's a fretless instrument. So there is the only way to get the exact pitch right on a note on a string fretless instrument is entirely up to muscle memory and speed that our cellist here was able to pull off the arpeggio run going up that entire scale to the end of that solo is insane. Like, in fact, this solo in general is just absolutely nuts. I'm gonna listen to it again because, well, I want to. It's the fact that it's an electric guitar paired with an acoustic cello and they're playing in unison. That's a combination you hardly ever get. And as someone who is, has both stringed instrument, like classical stringed instrument background, and also a very keen interest in electric guitar and electric guitar music, this solo hits very close to home for me. Because during this part here, the cello is playing the exact same notes as the guitar is. This is where they break apart. Same rhythm, just harmonies. And then we're back to this gorgeous melody. And that cello's going up again. This is the perfect shot to exemplify just how difficult this part is. Once we get to the cello part, watch the hand on the fretboard and just how much movement is involved, especially between the fingers, just the different spacings in between each finger as he climbs up that arpeggio scale. Just watch. Watch the hand, watch the hand. It's like the hand is just naturally crawling up the fretboard, but he does it so smoothly, so perfectly. And this last note. And the resolution. Whoa. Oh no. This song is absolutely brilliant. I can't. I'm actually blown away by how much this slate has blown me away. I'm blown away by how much this has blown me away. This song is spectacular. It's so vocally, so smooth, and the instrumental is so gorgeous and it's delicate, and we get cellos taking the lead. We get a guitar and cello solo. Both players sound absolutely amazing. The vocalists are so good. Wow. Just wow. You know what? Where are you, commenter who commented on the Gomac Boys video? I will find your comment very quickly one time. Oh no, that is hard to pronounce. KCG space GNDT. Thank you for showing me the wonderful group that is Hoppipolla, because my God, I never would have thought that a K-band needed a cello, but I am so glad that they exist, because to the radar they go, and at the forefront of the K-band groups One We, The Rose, Hoppipolla. Those are going to be my three probably going into next year. And man, I'm gonna listen to that again. Oh, that was so good. Nice. Enough about me gushing over the song and how good it is and how much I love it. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to check out more from my channel, like on it up there, drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. Find back catalog of stuff I watched in the past over there. And if you want to check out another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye bye. Whoa.